afternoon and welcome to the Fort Bend Voter News. I'm Cameron Hill and I'm with and part of the Fort Bend Election News Editorial Board. Thank you so much for being with us on today. Please introduce yourself and tell us why you're running.
Well, thank you so much. It's been an honor to be here. I am Dr. Suleman Lalani. I'm running to be your next representative for Texas House District 76. Suleman Lalani, the right prescription for Texas. I am running because our current state leadership has failed us. I'm running to be with Representative Ron and Jean Wu and the likes so we can work on real issues so no Texan has to go through again with the freeze and dark days. I'm running to make sure that we have Medicaid expansion so no Texan has to end up in the emergency room because they can't afford medications or can't access health care. We need to be more proactive, folks. I'm a physician. In my 25 years, I've seen the human face of our healthcare system failure. What I mean by that, how many of you know somebody who's rationing their medication, a 30-day supply pushing to 40-day supply? How many of you know somebody who's running 2 jobs but can't afford the healthcare? And some of them will end up in the emergency room. So for that $20 medication that we cannot give them, we will spend $200,000 in the emergency room. We need to be more proactive. By doing that, we will make a strong Texas. It is a win-win for everybody. We will save money, but also will save the misery of complication of chronic illnesses and the quality of life of the people. I am running to make sure I bring the healthcare policies and infection control up in front. We need men of science. So make sure no parent is scared to send their children to school. We need to provide a safe environment and a good teaching environment for everybody. We need to make sure we have an equitable distribution of funds. So when the state brings the grant, it helps with the county and then we can distribute among the communities, not only for the businesses that are struggling, but also to the families who are going through hardship. Again, I'm Dr. Suleman Lalani, running for House District 76, looking for your help and support.
First question, if elected, what will be your top priorities that you will focus on?
So my 2 top priorities are healthcare and education. As I said, I'm a physician, I'm a geriatrician, I see seniors. At times I've seen them struggling buying medications or groceries with their Social Security check. We need to make sure that we make healthcare affordable for people. So I'm going to work on my Medicaid expansion, make sure the prescription medications are affordable. My second priority is education. I have 3 boys, 2 of them are in college. You know, Texas is number 44 when it comes to public education funding, and that is pathetic. We need to make sure we increase funding to school. We need to make sure we give proper pay to our teachers so we can retain quality teachers. We need to make sure we work on our curriculum. Right now we are focusing on testing. And if you want to focus, I'm a physician, I'll say like a physician, make a diagnostic. Run the test in the beginning of the year. See what the child is lacking. Groom the child throughout the year. So it's not a penalizing for the student or the teachers or the school district. We need to make sure we work on the curriculum. We focus on education, science, math, but we also teach them our history and our civics, and so groom them with the proper education. So we're not giving them paper degrees, but we're creating a creative mind who can lead us for tomorrow.
Sounds great. Mrs. Denise Joshua Fleming.
Good afternoon. What is your vision for the economic development and growth of Fort Bend County?
Well, Fort Bend County is growing and growing big. And you know, we all, like my family, a lot of families have come here because of our good old-fashioned community relationship. So when we are growing, we need to make sure that our growth is planned communities that come. We need to make sure we focus on green spaces and environment. We should not be played on the corporate mafia that they want to bring a concrete jungle, but we need to focus on our own people in Fort Bend.
Thank you.
That sounds great. Miss Alexandria Jack.
So I did hear you mention the winter storms of last year. My question is, what could Fort Bend County have done better during February's extreme winter storms, and what would you do to make a change in that area?
You know, it is sad, but I would say the blame is at the state. The county did what they can do. They were also out of power too. So we need to make sure that we create a good relationship. We have the right people in right places, and then we can keep on doing things. Our county has done a remarkable job doing with all these hardship, hurdles, and challenges. In spite of all that, they did work very hard. We need to work on our state level.
That sounds great if you would. please look into the camera. Talk to the voters. Why vote for you?
Well, voters, I'm Dr. Suleman Lalani. I'm a physician in the area for over 25 years. I believe I'm the most credible and experienced candidate because of my relationship in the community providing health care. But I also sit on leadership positions for various nonprofits and community organizations. I believe in building bridges among the community. And I've been active in the Democratic Party, and this district is by demographic, is a Democratic district. Also, this is a minority opportunity district. So I want to appeal to all our voters, but also for our community. This is an Asian Democratic district. Come out and vote. Every vote matters. Your voice counts. You are important. You need a seat on the table where the legislation has been made.
And how can they contact you?
They can contact me for drlalanifortexas.com. I am on Facebook, Twitter, any of social media. Very simple, drlalanifortexas.com. And ask us, go on our website for our issues. There are other things that are detailed out there. So for our issues, to contact us, to volunteer with us, we would love to have you. We are very diverse in our volunteers, so please join our campaign. We cannot do it alone. We are all in it together, and that's our motto is together we win.
Thank you.